I want to start off by saying I don't hate Michelle Obama. I can't stand Michelle Obama. There's a big difference. I don't know her, but I can't stand her. She's a phony ingrate with that stupid brother of hers trying to do this podcast. Let me tell you something. There's been a lot of us right now who've been doing this for a long time. We may not be the best, and we're certainly not the most popular. I can only speak for me. But some people think they can just walk in front of a microphone, whatever the hell that means, sit down, and then spew this incredible, this glory. Let me tell you something. You're not necessarily interesting because you were the first lady, which seems to be a job, you ingrate, you don't care about. And that weird brother, look, I don't want to get into saying this one looks like this and this one looks a little, I'm beyond that. But as far as he looks, you know what I mean? Oh, I don't know. What is the matter with these people? And by the way, let me also say something. Just for nothing, if I were just kind of like constructing the scene, don't do profiles. That's all I'm going to say. Let me tell you about Michelle Obama. And I'm not going to bring up the Joan Rivers thing. I know what you're thinking, all right? I know what you're thinking. And you expect what? Listen, Candace Owens, take it easy. Spend more time with Brigitte Macron. This boat has sailed. And no, I don't know what the hell that means either. But she's an ingrate. And she's boring. And nobody cared about her. People always thought that we loved her. Nobody loved her. It was Barack Obama. And this absolute nonsense where Barack Obama went to her brother to run it by him. What do you think I should do? What is this? Can you see this thumb? What the hell is this thumbs up for? In any event, the idea that Barack Obama went to him and said, do you think you could maybe talk to your sister? What? What kind of fantasy? She was part of the deal from day one. She was a part of the deal where she and Barry, got all that money for doing the right thing. They did it the right way. They got their money on the back end. Watch the jokes. I know what you're thinking. But they got the money on the back end. So what they did was they said, listen, do the right thing. Do your stuff. Do your, whatever this nonsense is. And then later on, after we'll get you this Netflix deal where you can work on producing some shows. What the hell do you know about anything? It doesn't matter. Play along. And they took off. She was never, ever a part of this. She hates him. And there's a lot to that Barry. Oh, yeah. I'm going to let it go. How about that chef? Remember that cook? Remember that guy? Tragic end. Wasn't that terrible? What he died in like 2 feet of water? Anyway, I digress. It's weird. When you get into this political games, especially when you talk about the Clintons at first, all of a sudden people start just taking off. Vince Foster and a lot of other people. I mean, this is weird. And if you bring it up, you're a conspiracy theorist, even though people are dropping, left and right. Now, if Trump did it, he'd be indicted, or at least they try to indict him. By the way, did you ever read or hear portions of her book, Being Me? I think they made like 4 or 5 dummy copies. Sometimes you see them like at the airport. They'd have those bookstores, or if you go to the train station, Hudson News. And I read a couple lines. It was awful. It was almost like this OAC logolalia, this non-committal kind of, I want to read and express myself and recognize you've got to be me. And the person say, what are you talking about? It's logolalia, logoria, nonsensical, unimportant, gibberish, absolute, unmitigated gibberish. Let me see if I can say this. You know the expression, nobody doesn't like Sheryl Lee? Nobody likes Michelle Obama. Nobody. And the idea that now you're trying to sell us on what? Your importance, or how you what? Shelved your own incredible career for Barack? What is your message? You were the first lady of the United States. This country was got damn good for you. Good for you and to you. And this is the way you show it? By bitching and moaning and, it was terrible after being in the White House. Excuse me, this is an honor. An honor. This is why nobody likes. This is why it's over for you. It's over for you because of that stupid Joe Biden and that stupid Kamala Harris and that stupid Democratic Party. And the best you can do right now that your party can do is blow up Tesla dealerships. Oh, it is so over. But please do me a favor. Please keep doing your podcast. You know why? Let me explain. When people induce or sometimes take poisons and drink terrible things, and at emergency rooms, they want to induce vomiting. And they'll use something called syrup of ipecac. And syrup of ipecac is this awful kind of a castor oily type of thing, which makes you puke and vomit and become emetic like you can't believe. And they bring in this thing called an Emerson basin. It's like a baby's, like a wading pool. And you drink this and you just barf your brains out. In the event they can't find syrup of ipecac, just put on headphones so nobody else can hear it and play 5 to 10 seconds of that god-awful podcast of you and your brother, and people will be barfing their brains out like Vesuvius. We are so through with you and that stupid brother and that stupid podcast and the whole take you and the Obamas and just get out of town. You're lucky you're not indicted. He's through. By the way, what he's doing. What do you think Barry's doing on his time off? Huh? I got a few ideas, but I can't say them, but I can think them. Now do me a favor, sports fans. Put down your thoughts and comments and comment.